Hi, I'm Dalljiet Kaur. I'm an Indian television actor, I'm a producer, I'm a writer. More importantly, I think I'm a doting mother and definitely a very good wife. But today, it's not about me. I am with somebody really, really, really special. And I want to introduce her, but I'm thinking, no, maybe I should let her introduce herself because she's got so much to tell, so much to own. I'm going to introduce her.
Hi.
Her, the pretty her.
Hi. Thank you, Dalljiet, for having me on your show today. So my name is Manisha. I'm a passionate mother and wife, a mother of 2 children, and God has blessed me with an amazing family. And I've also trained as a happiness and wellness coach. So I'm so honored to be on your show.
I am so honored, and I'm sorry I have to put this disclaimer because I understand what she means because she's one of my dearest friends. I just have to really put that across as well. But I am not ignorant, but I don't understand a lot of things she says. Like, I feel it, but I want to know more, which is why I was like, you know what, I'm going to pin you down. I want you here. Explain it to me because it's just not about me. It's about, the young adults out there who I really wish at the age of 41 now, 10 years back or 15 years back, if I had met a person like you and if you had guided me, my life could actually turn out to be different and more easier probably, So this is an attempt to do the same to all those who are going to be listening. So tell me, when you say happiness coach, I don't understand. What does it mean?
Okay, so a happiness coach is really somebody who helps people, and I'm particularly wanting to help young adults and anyone in their 30s, 40s, 50s who don't already have a morning routine and a gratitude practice, to help them see the positives in life, to realign with the universe, to set the tone of the day. So when they wake up, if one can start with gratitude and a morning routine, miracles can happen in the day. Because life at the end of the day happens with all our reactions.
True.
It's not what you say that matters, it's how you say it. So what I've realized in my journey is that when I do set the tone of the day as soon as I wake up, then my day goes really well.
Mm-hmm. So when you say morning routine, again, I'm sorry. For me, it's brushing, getting ready for gym, and then listening to like really good music, and then stepping out. And that kind of ends right there. So when you say morning routine, I know you're not talking about what I just said. You're talking about something more specific and definitely more meaningful. So what do you mean by morning routine? What are you trying to say?
Okay, so with a morning routine, everything you do is absolutely wonderful. So it takes 21 days to form a habit.
Okay.
And why I would advise and talk about a morning routine is it can be piggybacked off a current habit. That way it instills in you.
Wow, okay.
So I'm really into acronyms because I find it's the best way to remember how to perform a morning routine. So one of my favorite acronyms is called SAVERS.
Okay.
And it was invented by a guy called Hal Elroyd who had a very, very bad accident, and he wrote a book called Miracle Morning.
Okay.
And I do SAVERS, which I'm about to share with you, plus a lot more because I've added on different things as I've gone along. But I thought that talking about SAVERS would be a great start.
Yeah, I would love to know. I'm so intrigued right now. I want to know, what does it mean? What does it do?
So SAVERS, so the first letter S. So he had a very bad accident, Hal, which is why he decided to create this acronym, just to give you a little bit of a background, and realized that this saved his life.
Wow, okay.
So S, every morning, sitting in silence.
Okay.
So for example, with your back straight, it's a little bit of meditation.
Okay.
Some people are really into their meditation routines and know how to do it. Some people don't. So if it's someone who's a novice, a pure beginner at this, the best way would be, that's okay. We all start somewhere. I'm still getting my meditation
I know
practice,
so many
getting
people
better.
who do meditation on a regular basis, and all I always imagine is if I'm going to meditate, I'm going to sleep. I don't know. That's a very layman thing to say. But that's what meditation goes by, so I would love to learn.
Well, just a little bit.
Yeah.
There are many ways to do it, but the most important thing is to sit in silence, which is what the letter S stands for.
Okay.
So I always like to put my fingers like this,
Okay.
with the back straight. You can either sit cross-legged on the floor or on a chair with your feet firmly on the ground.
Okay.
And one is literally breathing in we can concentrate on 2 phrases.
Okay.
Breathe in, breathe out. And if we do that about 5-6 times, that will then still our mind. Thoughts may come, like unwanted guests.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's one way, just using the words breathe in, breathe out. I'm talking about very simple techniques.
Your voice is so soothing. I could really do I can actually start meditation if I'm going to record her voice and use it.
We'll do it together. And another way is this is all over the internet, is
Okay.
the 4 times 4 breath,
Okay.
whereby you breathe in for 4, imagine a square, hold for 4, breathe out for 4.
Wow, it makes it
for
more
4.
slower. Wow.
And we repeat this 4 times. So it's called the 4 times 4 box breathing.
Okay.
So this is a great start, and it just stills you and calms you and just opens up avenues for your day. So it's a great way to start.
Yeah.
There's another way as well, the Ujjayi's breath in yoga breathing.
What is that?
So that's basically when you breathe in and you make a sound from your throat coming out.
Okay.
So your thoughts start focusing on the sound of the breath.
Yeah.
These are just little beginner exercises.
Wow.
One can do it for a minute, start with a minute, even 30 seconds, and then slowly build it up. The idea is to quieten your mind. So that's the letter S.
Okay.
So you can imagine you're getting ready, you brushed your teeth, and then you're about to leave for the gym, and you start with savers before you go. So that's the S part.
Okay.
The A is affirmations. I'm amazing. I'm confident. Today is going to be an amazing day.
Wow.
I approve of myself. I'm enough. You know, whatever comes to mind.
You know, people don't like.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's so nice to say it out loud.
Exactly.
Tell yourself, I'm good.
Absolutely, and say it in front of the mirror. I'm A1.
Oh, really?
I'm awesome, and I'm humble, and I'm a real gem of a person.
Wow.
Whatever you feel like saying.
It sounds so good.
It's up
I've
to you.
never done it, but this is it's like telling yourself, you know what, you're good enough. You're good. You're doing fine. You're literally telling yourself you're doing fine more than anything else. Am I right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it just changes your mindset.
But do you say it out loudly? Do you say it in your mind? Like how does it?
I say it out loudly in front of the mirror.
Oh wow.
In my pajamas, because that's when I do my morning routine, and I'm like, I feel amazing. Today's magical. You know,
I love her. Oh my
You know,
god.
and anything, there's so much one can say.
But you know, a lot of like I think I'm a little conscious to say it out loud like that. Like probably I should start. Like just tell
It's just
myself,
you in
you're
the room.
good. You're good.
Exactly.
You're good.
You're amazing. You're beautiful.
Yeah, I
you
should
know?
say that to myself.
Yes,
That's
and
wow.
and at the same time being humble about it.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and this is not something that we're going to go around saying to the world.
But why do we say this? Why
We
do
say-
I have to tell I'm great? Like shouldn't I just know it and be okay with it? Why do I say it out loud?
Because sometimes we can have an odd day in our life where we're a little low, we're a bit depressed, or if something's gone wrong. But this is about revalidating yourself.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
so it just makes you feel really good. So
Wow.
then the next letter, so we're at SA, now we're at V. V is for visualization.
Okay.
So for example, you know, I woke up this morning and I knew that I was coming to meet you today.
Yes.
So in my mind, I'm going to visualize my day right now as it is, which was, you know, lying in bed, about to get ready, and, you know, organizing things around the house and my shopping list and my hobbies and everything that I was going to do.
Yeah.
So that's how it is in my visualization.
Like you know
right
how your
now.
day is gonna look like in your
Exactly.
head.
But
Oh wow.
what do I want to create? So then I imagine the camera roll moving,
Oh wow.
and then I visualize how my day is going to go. So for example, I knew I was going to meet you, we were going to do this amazing conversation,
Yeah.
and it was going to be recorded, and I know that it's going to be fantastic.
Wow.
So that's how I
Wow.
visualized it, and then I would use all my senses as well.
Okay.
You know, listening, seeing,
Wow.
you know, just basically feeling in the zone and being high vibrational. That's when I can really attract my visualization exercise.
Wow.
So that's V.
But do you do this while meditating, or you're saying after? Okay,
Yes,
okay.
after.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you can even do it in different orders. This is just a great acronym to get it all done.
Okay.
Okay, because some people may want to end with their meditation. There's no right or wrong.
Okay.
It's whatever works for you.
Okay.
So that's the V. E is exercise. You were already on your way to the gym, misfit. And then R, every day or at some point in the day, read something inspirational or listen to something inspirational. You know, with the young ones, like I tell my son and daughter to read Jay Shetty's book, or you know, Shakti Gawain, Joseph Murphy's Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Even if it's just 2-3 paragraphs, it's something that helps you think about a different angle in the day. So, and I always say spiritual because new age, because that's what you can really apply.
Everybody
to your
can
life.
use a little bit of spiritualism in their mind, in their head, in their body. It is important.
Exactly.
With the world that we're living in, it can really work. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Agreed.
So we've done S for sitting in silence, A for
Affirmations.
V, visualization, E, exercise, R, read.
Read.
And the last S is, I have to confess, I'm not very good at this one because I'm such a verbal person, is scribe.
Okay.
And journaling is a very, very good tool.
Really?
Very good.
You're saying writing something?
Yeah, writing in a journal. It could be in a manifestation journal. It could be anything about something that's affected you, just to get the thoughts out and not to bottle it.
So what do we write? We write about, like, you know, I used to write a diary when I was a kid, but I used to write about my day. I used to write, dear diary, this is what happened to me, this is what I intend to do, and this is what I'm definitely going to do. Like, I used to write. Yeah,
that is absolutely
okay. So that is what I used to do.
So this is something that can be carried on.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because there are many journaling prompts online as well.
Okay.
It could be anything that's hurting you, anything that you want to achieve in life, a new project. I find that the reason I may not write as much, I may write a few sentences, probably more on gratitude, which I'm coming to in a minute. But I'll write a few things, things that are on my mind, and I just want to ideas, goals, achievements, could be anything, intention.
Sorry, I'm going to cut you, but I need to really, like, I'm so intrigued to know, when did you realize you want to be on this path? How long back has it, like, occurred to you that this is it? This is where I begin? Because it's not today. Yeah. It's been a while. When did it start?
So I've been married 27 years, and about 28, 29 years ago was actually the beginning of my evolving spiritual journey. I got hurt by someone, and then I learned to forgive and let go. And then over the years, I've been living a life quite positively in my thoughts, words, and actions. We make mistakes. That's how we learn. And I found that I was just reading a lot and watching a lot on, you know, short films and talking to a lot of people, listening to a lot of talks. And I realized that these are tools and things that we can learn and put into our lives and share with other people, so we can all have a better quality of life.
So
we can't control wars or, COVID or things that are happening, but we can control ourselves.
But you know, I'll tell you one thing, it's very easily said than done. But when I meet her, I always go back with either a smile or a sense of peace, and I'm seriously saying this. I think it's not been a long time since we became friends, but it was instant, and it was like just like house on fire kind of a thing. We both like just hit it off. I think it's probably because you, like, very selfishly saying, I meet you more often to get my peace, because I'm usually like this distorted child saying, you know, this happened and that happened, and she's this. That's why I said, when did you start? Because you know, you're not just speaking about it. It's not that you just read about it. I know that you practice, and I feel it because she never preaches or tells me anything. It's just the way she is, the kind of a poise, you know, the way she speaks. She'll calm me down, not telling me to calm down, but just, you know, your way of speaking, the calmness. Probably it's the meditation. It's probably all the things that you just said. The fact that you practice shows, and it's inspirational. I really hope that I'm somewhere there sometime.
You're already there.
But I'm all over the place. But you know, it's very inspiring.
Thank you.
Because I think a lot of people read. I know a lot of people who see a lot of videos and they'll send all the reels and videos to each other. But when I meet them, I don't see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a cliche. So over the years, I've always been on this path, but I would say in the last 8 to 10 years is when I've really, really been practicing a morning routine, and it's changed my life. It's added to my life. And as I said, it just sets the tone of the day.
I remember our walk in Karura, the first time we went for a walk.
Yes.
This was the talk we were having, and
That's
I was
right.
like, what is this morning routine? And more I got to know you,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this can be, life-changing.
Yeah. So what I'm sharing today is just a basic routine.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd use the acronym because then that way the young adults can really remember it.
Yeah.
Of course, there's so many more things I do and others do, and it's brilliant, like pranayama
Yes.
and forgiveness parts of it, exercise. And so I have a lot more, but I thought this is a great way to start. It's short, sharp, and effective.
This is so beautiful. So savers is what I have understood today.
Correct.
From your talk, and you know what, now it'll be easy for me to remember, because savers is something I'm not going to forget.
Exactly.
And the way you've explained it actually makes a lot of sense as well.
Yeah.
So meditate, exercise, visually see what you want in your life, or you aspire to have.
Absolutely.
Probably.
Yes.
And be peaceful, I think. And like you said, reading, that is something that even I lack at reading.
Yeah.
I think that is
I'll
something.
share some books with you.
Yeah, you should. I would love to.
I love to read every single day.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like it's such a mind, body, soul journey with
Yeah.
my fitness and meditation and morning routines
Yeah.
and something for my soul and anything to make us all a better and better version of ourselves.
So tell me,
That's
how
what I
much
strive.
time does it take for you to do your morning routine?
A
What time do
good-
you start usually? And just to know,
Sure.
because like there'll be a lot of people who are earning, and they're earning as in running around, meeting their ends. Those are the people who are going to get benefited out of this as well.
Yes.
When you're all over the place and you've got too much happening, is when you need to sit down, breathe it out, and that's when you need this. But I need to tell them, how much time does it take?
Well, it's what I would look for myself. It takes me anywhere between 30 and 40 minutes.
Oh wow.
Okay, but it doesn't have to.
Mm.
Okay, it can take 20 minutes. But it's such a nice way to wake up in the morning, and you've got so many of these young adults who have got careers and they're rushing to work, and but it's just about taking a pause in life.
It's so
we
important.
have to take a pause.
Yep.
And this is also being a little selfish, but it's about that me time before I
But to
go
be
out
fair,
there.
it's not a lot of time.
It's
like
not a
half
lot
an
of
hour,
time.
40 minutes. If I
Yeah.
had to get up a little early,
Even 20
knowing
minutes. It
even
doesn't
20
take-
minutes. Like
yeah.
let's keep like a half an hour thing in our mind. I think that's not too much to ask to
Not
give
at all.
yourself that
Exactly.
much time, because like you said, you station yourself, you center yourself, and your whole day is set. Like you
Absolutely.
always say, you set the tone of the day.
That's it.
So brilliantly put. So half an hour is fair. I was actually thinking you should say 2 hours or 3 hours. Like,
No. I
not
just-
gonna happen.
Yeah,
Half an
exactly.
hour, I can definitely do it.
Good.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
sure those, the girls, the boys who are listening to you, like, oh God, I do need this, but how much time? Just half an hour, not a lot. So yeah. So what's your final word? So you know me, you know my past, the stuff that I've been through and the whole craziness I've been through in my life. You know about me. So for a lot of people who reach out to me as well, I know that to tell them to shh, calm down, they'll be like, yeah, okay, whatever. They won't be able to relate. To them who really need that half an hour, what would you want to tell them? Tell right here in the camera, tell them what they need to do. Who are the people you're targeting? Who are the people you think can actually use this wisdom? So please go for it.
Okay, so I would say that it really is for anyone who doesn't already have a morning routine, or if they do, they can add on one or two of these other tools, the other letters of the savers, because then when we piggyback off, it becomes a habit. I would say my target audience is really the young adults, because some of them, I'm speaking for my children, I've been teaching them, but I think it's something that has to come from within. So I can see that age group of the 20s and 30s, they are the ones who could get introduced to it.
Yeah.
And so along with the morning routine, and actually before I do my morning routine, the first thing I do is gratitude. And it's a beautiful little practice that I learned from Nitya Shanti in India, and one of his videos. And when I came across this through a friend a few years ago, it's just changed my life.
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Okay.
So gratitude keeps you positive,
Okay.
keeps you aligned with the universe, and makes you see more positive and in life for every little thing. takes away the negativity. And so the practice I learned, which is really short, is a lotus Buddhism exercise from Nitya Shanti. And he talks about putting your fingers together every day.
Okay.
And like a lotus flower that is in the mud and needs sun to blossom, it then reveals one layer and then a deeper, more beautiful layer. Similarly with gratitude, it's exactly the same thing. We then look at what's beautiful in our life, what's worked well in our life, what's going well in our life, any person or any relationship or anything we're grateful for. So we put our fingers together in a lotus position and we start giving thanks. So for example, I'll do mine today. Thank you for sleep. Oh my God, I had amazing sleep last night. I feel so rejuvenated.
I'm literally having goosebumps because this is like something people will actually say, oh yeah, right.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the second one, it could be, thank you, and I'm so honored to go and be with Dalljiet today for this amazing morning. Wow. Thank you for my husband and my children and for all they do, and we're all chosen each other to be in our lives. Thank you for beautiful Kenya and the weather. How blessed are we? Thank you that I'm alive and breathing and feeling great. Thank you for my staff and my driver, I don't drive, and my cook and my mate, just thanking them. We take things for granted. Thank you for God and my angels and spirit guides for always being in my life and guiding me and teaching me. Thank you that I'm a better version of myself every day. Thank you for all my beautiful hobbies of golf and bridge and paddle and forest walks. They just invigorate me. And thank you to the universe for everything. And you literally put your hands on your heart and you say, I'm the luckiest person in the world. I am so blessed and I'm so lucky.
Wow.
So it's a lovely gratitude exercise.
But I have to tell you, she's so cute, man. She's so bloody cute. Carry on, I got distracted. She's so cute.
It's just a lovely way.
But you know when you said say thank you, like I'll probably say thank you for bigger things, thank you for this. But like you started, thank you for sleep. My God, how much do we underestimate that?
Absolutely.
To thank for that, my goodness, it starts from probably there. Wow.
It could be anything. But I'll just wake up and whatever I'm feeling that day,
Yeah.
Thank you that I had the most amazing conversations this weekend with Damien, this person I met, who inspired me to do this. So that was amazing.
Yeah, I need to thank him for that because she's such a shy person. She would have never done this. So thank you, Damien, for saying whatever you said. And she's like, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
He's told me and I think he's saying the right thing. I need to do this for people. I was like, please do it. How many people can you help?
Absolutely.
It's a fact,
It's a fact, yeah.
So gratitude. Wow.
So gratitude. So in answer to your full question, the three things that I would really like to leave for people, for them to take away. When you said, I would say definitely the morning routine of savers. It's a beautiful start to the morning. Practicing gratitude. It's just helps you to see positive and to just keep appreciating in the day. Sometimes somebody will pass by and I'll be like, and I'll bless them and I'm grateful for them. So anything in gratitude is wonderful. And then the third thing I would leave people with is before going to bed, it's another acronym, I'm addicted to acronyms, is think about what you're glad about, GLAD. So this morning routine was with the gratitude in the beginning. Then at night, just give one more gratitude. Thanks for a fabulous, inspiring day with Dalljiet today. Thank you. What was the learning for me today? The learning was that I can do this.
Oh my God, I told her she's a natural.
Well, it's developing. So that was my learning because I was feeling a little apprehensive. Another affirmation for tomorrow, or even for how you're feeling. I feel wonderful. I had such a great day. And D, what was a real delight? Think about what was a real delight in the day. And when you think about those four things, you just go to bed, and no matter what we say, we're in that alpha state of mind, a very relaxed state of mind. It all gets impregnated into our subconscious, which is wonderful. And then you wake up feeling really good. It's like if you see a bad movie and you're seeing fighting and whatever. I know my husband will say, oh my God, I can't go to bed seeing this. He'll switch to golf or something. But I can understand why, because it's all about putting into your subconscious mind all the good things and positive things in life.
Wow, so beautifully put, so beautifully said, and by such a beautiful person. So it all kind of comes together. So I just want to thank you so much for coming here, for actually doing this. I know that you were nervous, but I was so excited because I think a lot of people can really use this wisdom. And you actually undermine yourself. You are knowledgeable, you're full of wisdom, and what you say can actually help a lot of people.
I hope
so. Thank you so much for this beautiful session. We're going to do more of this. I think she's going to now, keep sending these positive ideas and thoughts and wisdom, and I think I'm going to let you guys also get whatever you can get out of this. So thank you so much for joining in, and next time I'm coming back very, very soon. Any last words?
Yeah, I'd just like to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I really enjoyed chatting with you, and it was wonderful. Thank you. God bless you.
Yay, we did this.
Yeah.